Hi, and welcome back to the Ascension Playground. My name is Ursie, and I just got a new card deck. So I'm so excited about it. I don't really know how to play with it just yet, but there's so many great pictures that I thought it was well worth coming onto the playground and sharing it with you in case someone else may have this deck and may want to come and play on the playground with me. Okay, so without further ado, let me go ahead and share my screen so you can see this amazing deck. Okay, first I'm going to show a little bit of background. Okay, here we go. Dun, dun, dun. This is a book. It's called the Crystal Bible. Let me get that a little. And it's a book, and it's written by Judy Hall. So any of you out there who just love books and crystals, this is a must-have on your bookshelf. I mean, in it, Judy gives us over 200 crystals. This is my go-to guide whenever I bring home a little something from the crystal store. I like to see what healing properties it has and to learn about perhaps where it's come from. Oh, sorry, my hands have paint on them, so it's a little bit from the art studio to sharing with you about crystals. So this is Judy Hall's Crystal Bible 1. And guess what? Judy has also, as many of you may already have, 200 additional healing stones in her second Crystal Bible book. Well, guess what? The same Judy Hall, dun, 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 has a Crystal Wisdom Healing Oracle 50 crystal card deck. And it's for self-understanding and divination. See, Judy Hall, same Judy Hall. So here's this beautiful case. You get to have the cards come in. And here's the nice little guidebook that comes with it. And when I started reading about how to play with the deck, here's the cool thing. It reminded me of the water crystal card deck that I've shared before with you on the playground. The water crystal card deck was done by Masaru Emoto. And his theory was, here I should probably stop sharing for just a moment. So Dr. Emoto's theory was, if you have my card deck and you play with the cards, you can actually get a transmission of the water crystals that you can place underneath a glass of water or in your room. So you can place his cards around your room and receive that vibration of the water crystal. Well, with that same theory, Judy's card deck is offering the same thing. Look how lovely this little card box comes in, this nice little pull-out box. Very nicely done, very informative. And it's a game to play so you can start learning about your crystals. Okay, well, I'm going to go back to screen share because I'm going to go back to this card deck that I just purchased. Went to Barnes and Noble. Okay, here's Judy. So her theory is, in playing with her cards, the same thing can happen. She says in the card deck that just looking at some of these rare crystal stones, just looking at them and having their energy in your room will give you a transmission of the frequency that the crystals carry, the specific crystals. So I thought, oh, that's cool. Maybe that's why she called it a wisdom healing oracle deck, because in the guidebook, she shares some layouts. This is not like tarot and let's see what the future says. This is enticing me because it has an oracular, like give me messages, and the healing component. Plus, I want to learn the names of the crystals. So let me just boom, boom. I'm sorry that let's see if I can get this. It seems a little blurry, but I'll read out the name. This is card number 4. It's called Chrysocolla. Chrysocolla. So what does Chrysocolla look like? What are the healing properties? What's the message? Here's Malachite. Gosh, I'm not sure if these words are going to show up when I go to post this, but malachite is more commonly known, but do you know the healing attributes of malachite? And do you need it in your energy field or in your home? Okay, oh, here's a favorite one, Bumble Bee Jasper. Get a little Bumble Bee Jasper energy going in your home. I just thought it was just so much fun to look at how to learn the names of all the crystals. Smoky quartz, Nirvana quartz. Here, I'll bring it up like this. Let me see if bringing this a little higher helps with the name. Let's see, can you read that? Oh, okay, maybe tipped. This one says number 7, carnelian. Many of us may know what carnelian looks like, but you may not own a piece, or you may be traveling and you want to bring a little carnelian with you. So this is a kind of an interesting way of bringing crystals with you in a card deck. Easy to travel with. Garnet, tiger's eye. Ooh, blue lace agate. So many of us do listen to Nancy Jean on Nancy Jean's Garden, and she talks about the crystals and the rocks like they're her friends, and she says their names with such ease. I'm the kind of person that I need to see a picture and see the name many times before I understand, okay, what am I looking at? Wow, and Judy Hall said in the description that some of the stones that she's photographed or had photographed are so rare that you may not even have access to them depending on where you live. Like I've never heard of quantum quattro. Have you? I just wanted to come show you. Oh, of course, lapis lazuli. I love that, number 13. Peridot. And these are color coded. You've got the turquoise cards, you've got lilac cards, you've got faded rose cards, and then some are gray. So it'll be fun to learn this. I don't have the answers for you now. Here's Bumble Bee Jasper again. I've never heard of Kambaba Jasper, but if I can play, let me stop sharing for a moment. If I can play, let's do the cards and not necessarily have to read both of these books for reference. Instead, giving a shout out to Judy Hall thank you for creating a fun crystal wisdom healing oracle deck. Okay, so I'm going to put the cards and the books aside. And one of my fun goals eventually will be to challenge myself to bring forward all of my card decks eventually onto the playground, just to share, just to see who wants to come out and play. So I really enjoy learning and playing, like serious play of a certain sort. So it helps inspire me and helps to grow my brain a little bit more. But having a visual picture, like we'll bring Chrysocolla forward. Look how nice Chrysocolla is. And sometimes when I'm doing my paintings, I think I can bring some polychrome jasper with me too. Who wants to come play with me? Maybe I'll bring 4 or 5 cards and just put them out when I'm painting. Okay, so here's one, a Shiva Lingam. I don't really know what that means, but I have a sense. Some of them you can just feel the energy. And that's what I wanted to segue into, feeling energy. Okay, yes, and we are living in turbulent times. First we're down, then we're really down, and then we go kind of up to neutral, and then we're back down again because something else happens or lands on our TV screen or in the newspaper. Well, if you decide to just pause and go and play with a crystal card deck or go out into nature and start learning the names of the stones just in your backyard or at the nearby park or even in your nearby crystal store. It's so much fun. And while we're learning, we're actually asking our brains to continue developing and growing. Part of the game of living is trying to inspire ourselves to keep on moving forward towards what we are passionate about, towards what we love. Because when that energy of, oh, I'm so excited, I get to go to the crystal store, or I get my new card deck is here, I just can't wait to share it with you. I don't know what they all mean. Priscelli blue stone, maybe Nancy Jean will know what that stone is. But to remember that this game of life, at the end of the ride, how was it? Did you have fun? I know I've said that before in a previous that little chat, but yeah, how do you play this game of life? Are you following your joy, your bliss? Don't be so worried about my purpose. What is my life purpose? I think when you follow that which you're passionate about, the purpose finds its way forward to inform you. Because I can't imagine having a purpose that wasn't following someone's internal radar towards, oh, this feels right, this feels good. May not be pleasant all the time, but it feels good. I'm in harmony with that direction. Okay, well, thanks for listening to me. I love learning about crystals. I love focusing on the energy and frequency of playmates who will come and play with me. Polychrome Jasper popped back up, and so did lavender aragonite. Okay, where to get this beautiful crystal wisdom healing oracle? I found it in a store, a real store, Barnes and Noble. But I'm sure if you Google this, you're going to find Judy Hall. I just wasn't aware of this particular deck, and I love it. I can feel the energy coming off of it because I've so enjoyed her books. Okay, here's where the music starts playing. Boop, 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 boop. Till next time, I'll see you on the Ascension Playground. Bye for now.